Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. You're watching Christian Adventure Gamer, and I'm your host, Daniel the Paladin.
And I'm Alex Thoreau.
And we are going through Door 24, finishing off the exit game, the Advent Calendar, the Missing Hollywood Star. So I know that you guys have been following along and waiting to see the conclusion of, obviously how we handled the conclusion, I guess, too.
Yes.
Well, yeah, let's dive into this, all right? So let's go ahead and do it. Get the last story out. December 24th. There's a conclusion piece. I'll read this, and then you can read the conclusion when it tells us to, okay?
All
right. 24th of December. In true Truman style, you break through the back wall of the set and find yourself in yet another dark corridor. At its end, you vaguely recognize a heavy red curtain. But before you can reach it, a man dressed in black with glasses and a beige beret emerges from the darkness towards you. Terrific! We've got everything in the can? Does that say can?
Yeah.
Okay. He calls out to you. The scene turned out great. Excuse me? You ask, confused. Were you filming? He looks at you with amusement. Well, hello. Are you telling me you didn't notice all the micro cameras on the set ceilings? You're welcome to go back and take a look. And it has a little indicator of what that looks like, which I'll show the camera here in a little bit. He smiles at you, pats you on the shoulder, and says, "Fantastic achievement, really. You totally earned your reward, but you have to find it yourself. That will be your last task for today, I promise." You stare at the man, perplexed. "Don't worry," he says. "As soon as you get back, we will explain everything to you. But first, get your reward. Come back when you have found it. I need to prepare a few things in the meantime." "Oh yes. So it isn't too difficult. Here's a little tip. There was this hilarious moment. It was the sixth scene recorded by our special cameras. There you stood with both feet on your award the whole time without suspecting even a tiny bit. Totally fabulous." With these words, the man spins on his heel and walks away laughing to himself. It says, "Start looking for your award now. You can only open door 24 when you have found it." So there are a couple bold things here, and that's some clues, indicators. I'll show the camera. All right, so as we see, we have the little camera icon here, and we have the micro cameras in bold, sixth scene in bold, and special cameras in bold. So if we go back to, let's say, door 6, because I'm not sure if that would be the sixth scene. Okay. We see music. I think. All right. So that looks like it could be one of those cameras, or it looks like it could be a speaker.
Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't the sixth scene. So we go back here. I don't see any of the micro cameras here. Are there any micro cameras back here? I'm not seeing anything there. So late is maybe door 12.
Maybe.
No, that was the Matrix. We weren't supposed to take it out and look at it. So, okay. I wonder if maybe it went into here. So door 6. Don't see anything there. Let's see if I see any micro cameras anywhere. Speaker kind of looks like it could be, but alright. The sixth scene. That's on the floor there. I wonder if that could be it. Because I would have been standing on it technically, so. Is there anything here? Nope. I'm assuming it's going to be in the floor as it's indicated, you know. Ghostbusters. I don't see any cameras in here. Unless that's a micro camera back there, but who knows. 19 was the dance floor. So let's start with 1. That was a scene. Actually, it wasn't really a scene. It was storage for old films. Then we went to 2, which is in here. And I don't see any cameras in there. And this wasn't really a scene, if I remember correctly. This one was, because it's the Ghostbusters. So that's the first scene. Then 4 was just a storage room. Here. Oh, that's right. That's not 4. That's 21. 4 was here. That one is a scene, so that's scene 2. Okay, and then go 5. That would be in scene 3.
Yeah.
There's there's a camera. There.
Oh, yep.
So it doesn't look like I can get into that floor. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. So that was scene 3?
Yes.
3? Okay, so then we go to 6. 6 was
The
the
music
music
room.
room, so that's not a scene. So then it goes to 7. That one was not a scene. Then we go to 8. That's Alice in Wonderland, so that's a scene. Yep, so there's a camera there too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, top corner there. That's 4. So we
Yes.
said 4. And then 9 is Back to the Future. There's another one.
So, that would be scene 5.
5, yep. And then we have 10. 10 is here, and we already looked there, and that wasn't a scene at all anyways. And then 11,
Is that it down
yep,
there?
I think that's it. 11. That's Men in Black. That would be scene 6, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Nothing there. I wonder if it's the rooms that have cameras in it, okay?
Maybe.
So let's go back to room 1. That one does not have a camera in it. 2 did not have a camera in it that I can see. 3 did. So there's 1.
Okay.
There's Ghostbusters. Did. 4 is right here. 4 did have, so that's 2. Then 5 did, so that's 3. Number 6. 6 here. Does not have a camera.
Mhm.
So that's
And then
7. Did.
yeah,
So that's
4.
4. And then 8. Did.
Okay.
It's 5.
Mhm.
And then 9. Did. That would be scene 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can't. Hey, look at that. There's something there. Alright, it is an award. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's a little magnet.
So now we can go to
Yeah.
4. Which I wonder if we'll have to use that for the door.
There's something here. It says, "Here is your award. Now open door 24." Okay, it says, "With the award under your arm, you enter the 24th room. Blinding lights and thunderous applause await you. What's going on here? Now read the conclusion in the story." Can I take that out? Nope.
Oh no, that's long. You widen your eyes in surprise, gasping at the fully occupied rows of velvet chairs. On the opposite side of the hall is a stage framed by 2 imposing golden statues. 2 stunning older ladies who look eerily similar stand in front of a microphone. As they see you, they break out in huge smiles. One of the two calls over the rows of spectators. Ah, here comes our long-awaited guest, our most precious discovery. Come on, come and join us on the stage. It's time for your moment in the spotlight. As she speaks, everyone in the audience turns to you. Many pull out their mobile phones and take photos or videos. Yet again, you wonder if there is a mix-up here. You've got to figure this out now. You step forward, dazed. The closer you get to the two ladies, the better you can see their faces. Wait a moment. One of them is the silver-haired woman from the lighting department. The kidnapped leading lady. You have finally found her. Relief floods through you as you rush to her on stage. Are you okay? You ask, worried. Oh, darling, I've never felt better. The lady trips happily and turns to the second lady. We're doing great, aren't we, Louise? Excellent, Thelma, confirms the addressee. Then she looks at you. You did a wonderful job. We had high expectations.
Thelma Louise.
But you have surpassed them by far. You look at her in amazement and ask, and you are? The crowd laughs in disbelief. The ladies look deliciously amused. One of them performs a little bow and says with a beaming smile, We are Thelma and Louise Werner, better known as the Werner sisters. We own these humble halls.
Oh, wow, there's a lot there.
Your jaw drops and you blush with embarrassment, but the Werner sisters don't seem to be annoyed with you for not recognizing them right away. Louise claps her hands enthusiastically. This is what makes you so great. This naturalness, this independence of spirit. Big cinema draw. Huge. You don't understand what's going on here. Neither of these ladies act as if they have been exposed to any sort of danger in the last few hours. But, you stammer, looking at Thelma, but you were being held captive and threatened by a man named Lewis. The crowd laughs. You must have misunderstood something, honey, Thelma enlightens you. Then she hesitates. Oh, I understand. You may have thought I was talking about Lewis when I was actually talking about my twin sister, Louise. But I assure you, at no point did she hold me captive or threaten me, she giggles. Louise affirms, no, not at all. Thelma and I just weren't entirely in agreement about the extent to which we should intervene in the plot of the film. I thought it best to just leave you to it. I wanted to provide an exciting initial scenario and then relax and see where you went with it. With your creativity and your ability to express yourself as an actor, I was sure you would conjure up something extraordinary. The more we left you to your own devices, the better. I, on the other hand, Thelma now interrupts, had a strong urge to help you here and there. After all, it's your debut. That's why I was in the lighting department and later spoke to you over the speaker. But I tried to keep both things a secret from Louise, because she was firmly against it. Louise giggles. In the end, it was the mix of both that would make it special. Both ladies seem very satisfied. The result is just great. You look from one to the other and back again. But the Christmas movie. This is all so confusing. If you are not the main character of the film, who? The ladies are now laughing exuberantly. Then Thelma grabs your arm, visibly moved. You are our main character, sweetie. Suddenly solemn, she turns to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, applause for the new Hollywood star. The jubilation in the hall that follows these words is overwhelming. Here, do you want to read this page?
Sure.
It's the last
Here, I'll let you take a moment with the award.
Oh, yes.
Bask in its glory. After the crowd applauds, you extensively and in countless photos of you and the Werner sisters are taken. The stage slowly fills up with people from the audience. They are the staff who worked in the Christmas film, sound engineers, camera operators, set builders, props, managers. They all put you in the back enthusiastically or pat you in the back enthusiastically and congratulate you. Ugh. The man in the beret heads towards you and hugs you warmly. You learn that he is the director of the film. Man, I am glad you decided to take the red pill, he says. Otherwise, I would have only got half the fee. Oh, he made money off of us. Yeah. I see how it is. Much later, when the party on stage is well underway, the Werner sisters take you aside and tell you the rest of the story over a cool drink. Months ago, we developed an innovative film concept in which the main character themselves largely determines the plot and is filmed by hidden cameras without being aware of it. The protagonist was sought, and after a special casting call, you were chosen. Of course, they couldn't tell you about it. That would have ruined everything. You vaguely remember signing a bunch of papers after the audition back then, including, among other things, a declaration of consent to participate in experimental projects. Little did you know, it's going to be a long night of partying, the best of your life. You can hardly believe that your personal Christmas miracle came true and that you have actually made your breakthrough in Hollywood. You have waited so long for this. In the early hours of the morning, you leave the party overwhelmed with joy. At the door, you turn around and wave to the film crew. Good night. And in case we don't see each other again, good morning, good day, and good evening. And Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
All right. So, we made it. We made it. Woo! We got a Warner Sisters Award.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So I do want to say that this one is definitely unique in that it's not necessarily all Christmas themed. Obviously, Home Alone was there. There was various things there. There are some things I missed from like the Santa Claus style stories, right? Like being in the North Pole or helping with those kind of things. You know, the twist at the end was surprising. Really, I mean, it's, you know, it caught me off guard. I was thinking like we would actually be helping someone, not be the star of the show, right? But yeah, that was kind of neat. Again, like, maybe it's just because I'm partial to Christmas, right? I'm partial to the idea of Santa Claus because that's something I grew up with, so it's nostalgia. And that's why I'm missing it. But I think this calendar is still really good. Like, that's my review. Like, there were some challenges that we really overthink on things. There was things that I didn't look deep enough, right? So there was quite a few challenges that I had to see clues in, but there was quite a few that I didn't either. So I think overall we did a pretty good job. And thank you so much for tagging along with us and going through each door. Anything you'd like to say, Alex?
I mean, I think you pretty much said it all.
Okay. Awesome. Well, typically at the end of this, we would take this outside to our burn pit and burn it. This year it's really cold out there right now, and I don't want to have to go out there and do that today. So, just know that we burned it in spirit. Okay? All right. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned to other enjoyable content that we are producing the rest of this year and the beginning of next year. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.
Merry Christmas!